Millions of years ago, bison roamed across the Great Plains in massive herds, so numerous that their numbers blotted out the sun. But today, these magnificent creatures exist in only a fraction of their former numbers. In fact, at one point, there were so few bison left that many thought they were already extinct. And yet somehow they made a miraculous comeback. What can we learn from this nearly unbelievable tale? How did humans inadvertently help them bounce back? And most important, can we apply the lessons learned to other species teetering on the brink of extinction? Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to explore the amazing story of the American wood bison. Now, let's get into the episode. So, I have always been fascinated by nature. Growing up, I would read every book on animals that I could find at the library. So, when I heard about the near extinction of the American wood bison, I was shocked. Like, how could such an iconic animal have gone extinct? Turns out it hasn't, but it came very close. The American wood bison is a subspecies of the North American bison, which itself is part of the Bovidae family. The North American bison has two extant subspecies, the wood bison and the plains bison. Fossil records suggest that both subspecies evolved around 1 million years ago during the Pleistocene epoch. As ice sheets advanced and retreated over the millennia, they forced bison to migrate southwards into the Great Plains and the Great Basin, giving rise to the plains bison. Meanwhile, those who sought refuge in the forests of the Rocky Mountains became the wood bison. Initially, the two subspecies were remarkably similar in appearance. However, over time, they diverged significantly due to different environmental pressures. As a result, the wood bison became larger and more robust than its plains counterpart. Today, the wood bison is found in Canada and Alaska, while the plains bison can be found throughout the central and northern parts of the United States and Canada. In terms of their diet, both species are primarily grazers, subsisting on grasses and other vegetation they encounter in their habitats. Historically, their populations were quite large, estimated to be in the millions. During the early 19th century, market hunters killed huge numbers of bison for their hides and meat, reducing their population drastically. The last census conducted in 2021 revealed that there are now 60,000 wood bison and 500,000 plains bison, a significant increase from previous decades. In the past, the wood bison had a much wider geographic range. They were once found from southern British Columbia down to New Mexico and east Minnesota, but thanks to conservation efforts, they now inhabit regions of Alberta, British Columbia, and Saskatchewan. One of the most notable features of the wood bison is its impressive size. Males can weigh between 800 kilograms to 2,000 kilograms, and females between 450 kilograms to 816 kilograms. Their shoulder height can range from 1.4 meters to 1.8 meters. Compared to the plains bison, the wood bison is smaller and has a darker brown coat. Both sexes possess a hump over their shoulders and a large head with a wide, short muzzle. Unlike the plains bison, wood bison bulls have large, spreading horns that curve backward and sometimes even touch each other on top of the head. This distinctive feature sets them apart from their plains counterparts. Now, let's talk about their mating system. Wood bison typically live in groups of up to 50 individuals led by a dominant bull. During mating season, several bulls may compete for the opportunity to mate with the cows in estrus. Interestingly, wood bison have a polyestrous reproductive cycle, meaning that females can come into heat multiple times a year. Gestation period lasts around 9 months, and calves are born in the spring. Calves are able to walk within a few hours of birth and can be up to 5 feet tall at the shoulder when fully grown. Females reach sexual maturity around 4 years old, while males take a bit longer, maturing at around 6 to 7 years old. Wood bison are well adapted for surviving in cold climates. During winter, they tend to move to lower elevations in search of food. They play a crucial role in their ecosystem by creating clearings in forests, which can benefit various plant and animal species. Their dung also serves as a nutrient source and habitat for microorganisms. The wood bison played a vital role in the sustenance of indigenous people for thousands of years. They provided a reliable source of protein, fat, and other essential nutrients through their meat. Additionally, their hides were used for clothing and shelter, while their bones and antlers were utilized for tools and weapons. The American wood bison is a magnificent creature that plays an important role in its ecosystem. By understanding its biology and history, we can appreciate its importance and work to protect it for future generations. Now, let's move on to the main topic of the video. The American wood bison, once thought to be extinct, is making a remarkable comeback thanks to conservation efforts. In the early 19th century, market hunters decimated their population, reducing them to a mere 100 or fewer individuals. By the 1920s, the situation seemed dire, with some believing that the species had already gone extinct. However, conservation efforts began in the 1920s, leading to captive breeding programs and reintroductions into the wild. One of the key reasons for their decline was overhunting. Market hunters targeted bison for their hides and meat, and the ease of killing them made them a desirable target. Their slow reproductive rate and the destruction of their habitat further contributed to their decline. Habitat loss resulted from agricultural expansion and urbanization, which fragmented and reduced the available habitat for bison. This limited their ability to roam freely and access resources needed for survival. To save the American wood bison from the brink of extinction, a series of conservation measures was implemented. Captive breeding programs were established to increase their numbers, and reintroduction efforts were undertaken to restore their presence in their native habitats. These efforts proved successful, leading to an increase in their population. So, how exactly did we manage to bring the American wood bison back from the brink of extinction? Well, the answer lies in a combination of factors. First and foremost, conservation efforts focused on protecting and restoring their habitat. By creating protected areas and managing grazing practices, we aim to provide bison with the space they need to thrive. Additionally, captive breeding programs played a vital role in increasing their numbers. Through careful breeding, we were able to boost the bison population and provide individuals for reintroduction into the wild. Public awareness campaigns also contributed to the recovery of the American wood bison. By educating people about their importance to the ecosystem and the threats they face, we fostered a sense of responsibility and inspire action. Moreover, collaborations between government agencies, conservation organizations, and local communities were instrumental in implementing effective conservation strategies. These partnerships ensure that resources were allocated efficiently and that management plans were informed by scientific research. Looking ahead, ongoing monitoring and research are crucial to ensure the continued recovery of the American wood bison. By studying their behavior, ecology, and genetics, we can adapt conservation strategies as needed and anticipate potential challenges. And that is why the story of the American wood bison is a beacon of hope for other endangered species. It demonstrates that with dedicated conservation efforts, including habitat protection, captive breeding, and public engagement, we can turn the tide against extinction. By learning from the successes and challenges encountered in saving the American wood bison, we can develop more effective strategies for protecting other species on the brink. The recovery of the American wood bison is a testament to the power of conservation and the importance of preserving biodiversity. Their journey from near extinction to thriving populations serves as an inspiration for protecting other vulnerable species. By continuing to support conservation efforts and raising awareness, we can ensure that these magnificent creatures continue to roam the forests of North America for generations to come. What do you think? Did you know that the American wood bison had come so close to extinction? Do you think we can learn from this to help other animals? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Until next time, stay curious.